Hello everyone and welcome back to Tech classes, and today it's our 8th video for CBSE Class 10 for the subject Artificial Intelligence. In this video we are going to cover the last topic of chapter 1, that is AI ethics. So without any further ado, let's get started. Our parents instill in us a sense of good and bad from a very young age. Don't let anyone down. Don't do something that might harm someone. Observe social rules and etiquettes. And these concerns are known as ethics. Now, we are trying to create such a system that can make decisions on its own by using artificial intelligence. Means a system that can mimic human intelligence, right? And we don't want to develop a system that could be detrimental to the society. Means we want to create a fair and impartial system that takes decisions for benefit of society. And when we include such methods in AI-based systems such that it is able to distinguish between right and wrong, these techniques are known as AI ethics. Now the question arises that why we should adhere to ethical principles when creating an AI-based system. See, in all crucial and delicate areas we deploy AI, like nuclear power system, satellite system, drone surveillance system, employee selection system, and a plethora of other equally crucial areas. And if these systems start acting unethically, then it may be extremely risky for society, right? Another problem is that who should be held accountable if an AI-based system commits a mistake. Let's suppose a person is sitting in a self-driving car powered by artificial intelligence. And who should be held responsible if that car hits someone? The person injured or the passenger in the car, the car's manufacturer or the engineer who built the car. So it's another moral issue, right? Microsoft developed a chatbot called Tay for Twitter social media platform in 2016. Microsoft tried to create a smart chatbot that learned from data fed into it and then generate responses and tweets through casual and playful conversations. But actually, in just few hours of the launch of Tay, it learned from thousands of tweets and developed an unethical personality. It just learned from the personalities talking to it and started responding without interpreting them and created all sort of inflammatory and offensive tweets. As a result, Microsoft had terminated the service only within 16 hours after its launch. Now let's try to understand how do AI become unethical. Just consider a young child who is constantly learning from his parents, teachers, friends and surroundings. And if the child witnesses any improper behavior around him, it picks it up right away. Similar to human, AI learns from data that it gets from different sources like surveys, web scrapings, sensors, cameras, observations and APIs. There is always a concern that AI may learn something wrong from the historical data. Let's assume a case of an AI-based employee selection system. Here, AI will learn the selection process from companies' historical data. And by chance, suppose if only male candidates were selected in the past for a particular position, then obviously AI will learn the same. And because of this wrong learning, in the future, AI will choose only male candidates for that position. Amazon experienced the same issue once. As a result of analyzing resumes for a decade, Amazon's computer model can spot similarities in candidates' applications. Most of them were from males, reflecting the industry's male dominance. Amazon's algorithm learned that male applications were preferred And because of this wrong learning, Amazon's AI-based recruitment system started rejecting female candidates. Because of this problem, within a year, Amazon took the system back. Means it's very important to train AI-based models with correct and ethical data. That's why we call data as the new age gold. And nowadays, almost every organization wants to create its own AI-based systems. And for that, they collect relevant data to train those models so that these models can analyze the data, find trends and patterns out of it, and forecast the future market demands. Through that, businesses will be able to understand their potential clients, markets, trends, and demand, which will allow them to increase revenues, right? Here we need to understand the concept of data mining also. Data mining is a process in which we analyze large data sets in order to extract meaningful information out of it. It's a combination of computer science and statistics. In data mining, these two fields work together to find valuable information from massive amount of data. Suppose if we talk about any price comparison website, these websites gather data from various sources. Then after collecting large amount of data, they analyze the data and display the best prices. This means they are actually mining the data. So now it is clearly obvious how crucial data is to AI. Any AI system that receives inaccurate data will produce unethical results. Data privacy, AI bias, AI access, unemployment, usage of AI for children, and negative adoption are few examples of the ethical concerns with AI. So let's discuss the first AI concern, that is AI bias. Means when AI model becomes biased. See, an AI system learns from the real world data fed into it. Any bias can transfer from the developer to the machine either at the time of designing the algorithm or at the time of giving the data to the AI model. AI systems learn to make decisions based on the training data, which can include biased human decisions or reflect historical or social inequities. And because of that, AI model can become biased on gender, racial, or any other basis. Just think why virtual assistants tend to respond in feminine voice only. It is only now that some companies have understood this bias and have started giving options for male voice. But since the virtual assistants came into practice, female voices are always preferred for them over any other voice. Or if we search for a salon on Google, then first few searches are mostly for female salons. This is based on the assumption that if a person is searching for a salon, in all probability it would be a female. And when we train AI model with biased data, two types of problems can arise. The first problem is the problem of inclusion. Means AI will not include some of the data. As we just saw in the AI-based recruitment system, how AI model was trained using biased data, and as a result, how the model began ignoring the resumes from female candidates. And the second problem is the problem of facts and their interpretation. See, AI is not capable of understanding things on its own. Just learns from the training data and then interprets its facts. And sometimes due to negative learning, it draws wrong conclusions from the information, means it misinterprets the facts. And this is called the problem of facts interpretation. Second AI concern is data privacy. Data privacy is the accessibility of an individual's data. Applications need large amount of data which is collected from the user, like details about the face, browsing history, your geographic location, contact list, your preferences, etc. This data is collected legally to keep a track of your activities, your number of visits, your shopping cart filling, preferences, and to identify you. This also provides you with the customized recommendations and notifications according to your choices. Whenever we download an app on our smartphone or on our computer, then it asks us for several permissions to access our system's data in different ways. The data which is collected by various applications is ethical only if the app or the website user has given permission for it. But if the app uses the data without our permission, then obviously it's ethically wrong. Next AI concern is AI access. There is a significant technical and economic gap in our society. We all know that AI based machines are quite expensive. How many of us can afford an AI powered house cleaning system? How many of us have AI powered smartwatches or drones? How many visually impaired persons have AI based vision glasses? This means that AI is not available for everyone, right? Now here comes the role of our government. The government must restore the balance to the society by giving infrastructure to general public so that everyone can have access to developing technologies such as artificial intelligence. Online education is highly popular these days. You must have observed that during COVID times, all work was done online. Even in schools, online classes were taking place. Children were using AI powered apps for all purposes. They began to use them like an interactive toy. Now comes the role of their elders. It's their responsibility to educate their children about the proper and limited use of AI. Become a master of technology rather than being a slave to it. So much of dependence on technology limits their own creativity. Just imagine that children doing their homework using AI based applications like ChatGPT. What is the use of that homework? So, educating children about the proper use of AI is another major ethical concern. AI has made our lives so much easier. AI enabled devices may do a task with just a click, whereas humans take longer to complete the same activity. Means that those people who have a very few or no skills may be left out without jobs and AI will take the charge. Sometimes a question emerges that do you think AI should replace laborious jobs? Now for this there are two sides. One side claims that it's beneficial for development of the country, so AI should replace the laborious jobs, while the other side claims that it's not good for a country like India, where such a large number of population is already unemployed. There will be more unemployment if AI takes jobs. And what I think is that unemployment will be a temporary phase and that AI will produce more jobs in a long run. Another ethical concern is that AI will exacerbate inequalities. In future, AI-enabled machines will replace all the people who work as laborers. Means that they will lose their source of income. On the other hand, wealthy people will get gain from AI. So their source of income will increase. Means the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. As a result, economic and social inequalities will worsen in society. Another source of concern for AI is the negative adoption. Negative adoption means adoption or use of AI by negative powers like terrorists or cyber criminals, and negative adoption can be tremendously hazardous to the society, right? So here we can conclude that there should be a clear policy in place to define the proper use of AI based technologies. Only then AI will act as a good AI. AI system must be transparent. AI must have the right to the data it is collecting. Consumers must have a choice of leaving the AI system. The data collected and the purpose of the AI must be limited by design, and the data with the AI system must be deleted upon the request from the consumers. So, in today's video, we explored some of the ethical concerns of AI. I hope by now you are able to understand this concept. In our next video, we will start the second chapter, that is AI project cycle. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.